My people, welcome to Box Center. Y'all know what it is. I'm Jay Smith, and this is your favorite boxer's favorite boxing show. Yo, Jaron Ennis and Teofimo Lopez. Is that fight going to happen? You know, there's been rumors swirling around that, they already entered negotiations, but I don't know that to be a fact. I know that Devin Haney is also trying to make a fight with Teofimo. Um, and he's made that public. He's posted about it on social media. So I don't know. I don't really know. I know that there's talks going on behind the scenes. I don't know if it's between Boots and Teofimo's team or between Teofimo's and Davis' team. But I feel like something is gonna happen. You know, Boots is gonna be involved in a big fight. Teo's gonna be in a big fight. Devin Haney's trying to get the smoke with everybody. He's gonna be in a big fight. I feel it. I feel it. I feel like this year is gonna go down. Um, Now, my preference, and I'm keeping it 100 with you guys. My preference is Jaron Ennis versus Teofimo Lopez. JJ said that. Good morning, J Smith. I'm here. Let's go. My brother, what's the deal? Appreciate you dropping in, man. The first one in the building. Um, but yeah, my guy, that's what I'm talking about right now. Jaron Ennis, Teofimo Lopez. I feel like that's a fight a lot of people want to see. Um, I know that people counting Teofimo out when it comes to that fight. John Pound, oh, sound is off. Whoa. Can't. So the sound is gonna be a little bit off because I'm out. I'm not in my house. I'm at a restaurant. I don't got my microphone with me. Can you at least understand what I'm saying? Is it like really bad? Is it really bad? The sound? Can you make up what I'm saying? Let me know if it's bad like that. I'll end the live and I'll get home in about an hour and I'll kick it off again. But I don't got my microphone with me and the phone that I got has been giving me problems. So I got to make an upgrade real soon. Happy Sunday. It sounds not clear. 7 out of 10. All right, I feel you. I appreciate you guys letting me know about the sound. Um, you're gonna have to bear with me. I don't have a choice right now because I'm not at the house and I don't have my microphone with me. Um, so yeah, my people, I was just coming on here to let you guys know, you know, it's still not a done deal as far what's gonna happen with Jaron Ennis and Teofimo Lopez. Are we gonna get a fight? I don't know. Yeah, I hope. I hope we get it. I think that fight is gonna be a lot more interesting than some people say. I got people telling me that Boots is gonna wash Teofimo, that he's gonna knock him out early, that it's gonna be easy work. And I'm telling you, man, Teofimo Lopez is not easy work for nobody in boxing. No such thing. Ben Israel, shalom, my G. Salute, my brother. I don't think it's the connection, John. I think it's the microphone because this phone, whenever I don't use microphone, I'll be having problems. So I think it may be the microphone. JJ's in there. We can understand you though. I'm glad. I'm glad you guys can understand me. And I'm gonna be back live yesterday. I'm actually out. A nice little restaurant, nice little hidden spot here in the Dominican Republic. Check it out. Little small private joint. I said, let me connect with my peoples, talk a little boxing with y'all. Um, like I said, man, I really want to see Jaron Ennis and Teofimo Lopez. I feel like that's a big fight. And also, we've been talking about this the last few days, maybe even the last few weeks. Boots needs to start getting some big names on his resume. That's what's going to raise his profile. That's how his stock is going to skyrocket. Anytime Jaron Ennis come out, you see people ask, "Oh, who he beat? Who he beat? He ain't beat nobody." So you gotta start stacking up that resume, a win over Teofimo Lopez would be huge for Boots. Huge. You're talking about a guy who's a reigning champion, a multi-division champion, a unified champion, lineal champion, ring belt magazine champion. Teofimo, a guy who's still in his 20s. He's not 30 years old yet. Very accomplished. So if Jaron Boots can get a win over Teofimo, that's a big, big win. And the same goal for Teofimo Lopez. If he beats Jaron Boots Ennis, that's a monster win. So that's a big fight for both of them. I hope they can make it happen. Like I said before, nothing has been confirmed. They're supposedly in negotiations, so we're gonna find out. JJ's in there. Thanks for the commentary on the fight yesterday. No doubt, my brother. You already know, man. If it's a fight going on and I can jump in there and give you guys that commentary, you know I'm in. You know it. By the way, man, there's some real good fights coming up. We got Richardson Hitchens versus George Kambosos. We got obviously Shakur Stevenson versus William Zepeda. Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos. That's going to be a very good fight. Very competitive. And obviously the biggest fight in boxing, Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Buck Crawford. That's going down in September. So we got a lot of big fights coming up, my people. And that's just a few. I named some of the fights that we can expect in the next few months. But we got a lot going on, man. Boxing has been real good to us in 2025. We're only at the midway point. A lot of fights. And look, Tank Davis also with the rematch, Lamar Roach. That's a good one. That's a very anticipated fight. We know how the first one played out. Lots of controversy, with Tank Davis taking a knee, with the grease in his eyes, that we know that never happened. And, the referee not counting the knockdown. There was a lot of controversy in that fight. So that rematch is very much anticipated. And I've been telling people I feel like Lamar Roach may have what it takes to beat Tank Davis. But Tank is a great fighter. Tank is a special fighter, one of the great ones of this generation. And I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls it off, even if he does it by knockout. But we have to see how that plays out. So there you have it, my peoples. I just wanted to come on, holla at y'all real quick, talk to you about the possibility of Teofimo and Boots getting it in. Hopefully we get that fight. Later today I will go live again so we could talk about a few more fights that are upcoming. By the way, uploaded some videos about yesterday's fight. Josh Taylor got upset by Echo Esimam. Echo Esimam? Yo, that was a good fight. They went to war, traded bombs. Josh Taylor, he won the first half of the fight, but the second half, Esimam just started taking over. And when the last bell rang, I was like, look, I don't know if who's going to win. I really didn't know. I thought it could have been a split decision. I felt like Josh Taylor maybe edged it out, but I said it could have gone either way. It went to Esimam. So congratulations to Echo Esimam for the upset victory. And let's see what happens with Josh Taylor. Back to the drawing board. I was asking if he could become a factor in the 147 division. I'm not sure. After yesterday's fight, we're going to see. But there you have it, my peoples. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to JJ's in their house, John Parham, and everybody else. Angry Mexican, what's the deal, my brother? I didn't even notice that you jumped in. I know that the audio is not that good, my peoples. Later on today, I will go live again with better audio. Obviously, I'm going to have my microphone. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'm going to see you later, man. Y'all already know what it is. I'm Jay Smith. This is Box Center. This is your favorite boxer's favorite boxing show. I'll see you guys later, man.